Well, 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 today was supposed to be the campus tour featuring the Air Force Falcons, but EA decided to drop a massive patch this morning, not only covering some run block logic, some hopefully improvements there, but also a huge update to the Flexbone playbooks at the Service Academy. So it only seemed right we kind of wait a day, let this patch come through, and check out what's new. That rhymed, I didn't mean to, that part I did. So that's what we're going to do today. We are just going to look over what's new between Navy, Army, and Air Force, specifically just in the Flexbone and one other new formation that Air Force got, not looking at the Power Eye pistol or shotgun or anything, because just in this, there's a lot to go over, so let's just get into it. We'll start looking at Navy. Now, Navy is the only one of the service academies that doesn't have any new formations, but that doesn't mean they just don't have anything new. Let's start in Flexbone Normal. This all looks the same, right? Then we go up one, you have Flexbone Sting. Oh, not Flexbone Sting, fullback Sting. I'm thinking FB, I'm thinking Flexbone. Fullback Sting, just a dive with no motion. The Smash fullback seam looks like a really, really good pass play. I actually want to see how it looks when we call it here. We got two zigs on our outside receivers, two corners on our wingbacks, and Tesca just going right up the seam. I really, really like the looks of this play. I like the looks of it a lot. There might be some like one or two hot routes we could do to make it a little bit better, but even just as a stock play, I love the looks of this. I feel like that Tesca going up that seam is big play potential there. Yeah, I love the looks of this pass option out of Flexbone Normal. That's obviously been a big struggle with the Flexbone specifically in these games, is trying to find pass options out of here, which can be difficult. They also added this triple option strong. It's just a triple option, but with no motion before the snap. That's the difference between that and like an inside veer or a midline. Both of those have those blue lines, people coming in motion. Plus triple option strong does not. And then there is one more right here. So fullback lead toss. What they did with the fullback tosses that was in the patch notes is they kind of broke them out into two. They have like lead tosses and they have like pin pull tosses. So the lead toss, the way it was before, it was just a toss. There was no motion beforehand. Now your wingback on the left is going to swing around and become an extra lead blocker on the right. Should help that play out quite a bit. Then we have an inside veer going to the left side as well without having to flip anything. So now we have an inside veer going right. We have an inside veer going left. We have an extra lead blocker on that fullback toss. I do want to check though. Then we have a regular zone toss here without the lead. I do want to check rocket toss. I am going to run this like 5 straight times and just see if he catches it every time, because that was a big hurdle for me running the Navy offense. I was never confident enough to be able to run rocket toss because they dropped the ball so much in practice mode when I was trying it out the first time. So if we can go 5 straight and have these be caught, I'm going to have confidence to actually run a rocket toss in an online game, which will be tomorrow with Air Force, which will be streamed tonight, just by the way, twitch.tv/oldmantrying28, if you want to come watch it live. So that's what, 3, here's 4, all caught so far. So far, so good. I like what we're seeing here. One more, and we're feeling pretty confident in rocket toss actually working. Okay, so we went 5 for 5, which I don't think we'd ever done in the beta or before this patch. So I'm thinking rocket toss might be back. Rocket toss might just be back. So that's it out of Flexbone Normal. Let's go over to Flexbone Close, where we have a lot of new things. A new pass play here in Smash and lead inside veer triple option weak. Again, like what we saw in Normal. Now we have the inside veer going to the right. We have one going to the left. The only thing I don't love about these is the motion. I don't like when they go like halfway and come back. It just, I don't know. It just isn't pleasing to me. Isn't pleasing to my eye. It kind of throws me off a little bit, but still just having that option of having the inside veer going either way without having to flip or anything is a massive, massive addition. Now this whole page, I believe, is new, except all go. Wide receiver dig, another really, really good looking, just base pass play. Big old wheel route here on Heidenreich, quick out on Chapman, a corner on Kent, a dig kind of route there on Hutchinson, Pesca going to the flat. Overall, I love these new pass options out of here. Really like these, just quick, be able to get it to your guys in space. That's what I like so much about X dig, having that just drag on one of your wingbacks, because in the Flexbone, a lot of people are going to come out and just try to man blitz, especially up the middle. So if we can get these quick hitting pass routes to these wingbacks, that is going to be massive for us. Now, we also have wide receiver dig out of close. That's one we just went over. Let's see, what else do we got? The sweep. The sweep is the new version of the toss where it's like a pin pull. The center and the right guard are going to pull on this and try to get outside, try to set the edge for your fullback. Obviously, this is going to be better. The faster your fullback is, the better. You got to kind of wait for that block to set up and go on Tesca. We are on a very low difficulty here just to test these plays out a little bit, but you can see how that center and right guard, or that center and right tackle, excuse me, are going to pull out, wink, and try to set the edge for your fullback. It's going to work best with a guy like Tesca, or in Dynasty, if you get a really fast guy you can put in there at fullback. Outside of that, we do got a few more new things in here still out of close. This play action corner flat is a new play. A little motion on your left wing back, play action, corner route, post route, flat route. Looks pretty solid. Play action fake toss is another new one over there on the left, which also has a little motion this time on your right wing back. It looks like your fullback's going out to the flat on the right, a couple crossing routes, a deep post, or just good passing options, which these formations really needed. Then we have a whole new page of new plays here too, starting right here. Triple option counter, triple counter pass, triple counter weak. Much like we've been seeing with inside veer and things I have talked about before, we're having these plays that can go to the right, that can go to the left, and they at least all start looking the same. I do want to see how this works. What makes this a triple option counter? Honestly, I didn't really notice a whole lot different about that. Still the read key over on the bottom right. I'll keep this one. And then fumble it with hide and right because I'm the worst. Yeah, I don't really see a whole heck of a lot different on this. I'm just going to be keeping these. Okay, Heidenreich. We got to get a pitch off, buddy. I'm just trying to keep it with you just to see what it looks like when we go outside, but Army's decided no, you will not do that. Don't show anybody anything. Nickel load, we don't love this. Then if we take the right stick and flip it, that does nothing. Okay. That's something we're going to have to test too. Okay, so Horvath does take kind of a different little angle there, it looks like, on that run initially. He kind of takes a step in before going out. I guess that's what makes it a counter. So we hold. He does take kind of a funky little step. Okay, so that's the triple option counter. We got 3 versions of those. The play action pass, one going to the right, one going to the left. I love that. I absolutely love that. That's everything new in the Flexbone close. We'll go over to tight. There are a couple more new things in here. Nothing on this page, but corner hooks is the new pass play. So we have regular corners, 2 corner routes, 2, I don't even know what you call those, little spot routes, I guess. Corner hooks, you have a kind of a slant and sit, and then an out and sit with the corner routes, and your halfback going out to the flat. We've got a fullback toss weak, so this could be really good paired with some of these other motions, because this is another thing I've talked about a lot. It has the same motions, but is attacking a different area of the field. So you're hitting them with fullback wham, even wingback dive. Anything with that left wingback going in motion towards the right, fullback lead toss, load option, all of those have that same motion, but attacks to the right side of the defense. Now we have fullback toss weak, where it's going to have that motion, but the toss is actually going out to the weak side. So if we get them to overcommit to the side that motion is going to, bang, you can pop them with a fullback toss weak. Love that addition to the playbook, something I think they desperately needed. I think that is going to help us a ton. And same with these 3 plays here. We have an actual jet sweep at a Flexbone tight. It's kind of like the halfback counters, a similar-ish motion, but I do like the jet sweep a little bit better because that's more designed to get outside, even though that play type as a whole seems to have been nerfed a little bit this year. But then we have a play action jet sweep where that jet motions can go out and like on a wheel route up the right sideline. I could see that absolutely destroying certain coverages. Then the jet fullback dive, same motion, but just going in this instance to Tesca up the middle. Love the looks of that. We see another instance of the fullback lead toss here in tight, and then another fullback sting. Now both wingbacks kind of crashing. Really good for short yardage, it looks like. Just from the play art, I called the wrong play. Of course I did. Just from the play art, it looks like both your wingbacks are going to be trying to get into those gaps in the middle of the defensive front, and should help quite a bit in really short yardage, goal line type situations. So fullback sting, so you can see where those wingbacks are both trying to go. My only concern here is Chapman gonna get there in time. Sure doesn't. Sure doesn't. So Chapman is pretty useless on this play. In fact, in that last one, he turned around. He didn't even know where to go. Even our right wing back isn't really blocking great on this, but this is still, even without Chapman blocking, which, unless we just sit and do nothing. How about let's try that? Let's just snap it and just sit here for a second and see if Chapman's going to go anywhere. There he goes. So he's going to try. It's just going to take him a little while, and by the time he finds somebody to block, you're probably going to get tackled. But still, I do think this is a really, really good goal line play, even without him doing what you would assume he is there to do. Only other new things out of tight here are the fake rocket toss play action plays, which those could be really good too, so we'll see. Over heavy, we've got 2 new pages of new plays here. The inside veer triple option could be really good out of this formation, considering it is a heavy set. Got a lot of strength over there on the right. Could be really good for an inside veer. Fullback wham, same motion, just going to the fullback up the middle. Triple option counter pass, and a motion quarterback sweep. My only grievance on that, it is your wing back on the right coming in motion to the left, which I believe it's the only play that has that. So if you're going against somebody who's familiar with a Flexbone, you're coming out in over heavy and that's the guy going in motion, kind of a giveaway of what play you're in, but could be another really good little play action, or not play action, goal line type situation. Out of over doubles, what is new is this second page, where this is more the type of motion we like to see. All 3, the inside veer one does look a little goofy, looks like it's got a little hitch in there, but still all 3 motions going to the left. You got a load option that does go out to the left, inside veer goes out to the left, but then a motion QB sweep that can bring everything back to the right. So I love having that 3 combination of plays. I think these are going to be really, really good too, especially with a quarterback like Horvath. I think they added a lot of good stuff in here, man. I really do. I think that's it out of over doubles. Over stack, there's nothing new here. Still just the same 6 plays. Still probably not really worth using, at least for me. I don't really love what we see here. Trio right, we've got 6 new plays. More than 6. At least 6. The whole first page here. A rocket toss to the left side. A fake rocket toss roll out to the right. And an inside veer triple option that goes to the weak side to the left. Right away, a lot of fun new additions here to trio right as well. This was always more, for me at least, more of a passing formation, but that might change now. Here's another brand new page, 3 new plays. Fullback lead toss strong. Your wingback on the right is going to kind of come in motion, then head back out to become a lead blocker. A load option going to the left, and a fullback lead toss going to the weak side. The wingback's going to come in motion, become a lead blocker, heading out to the left. Again, really, really like the looks of this a lot. We've also got some other new stuff here, I believe, up here. Yes, the fullback dive weak. Wingback's going to come in motion, but then stop and become a lead blocker going up the middle of the field. Fullback trap, the same motion we saw with a weak side toss, but now it's a trap run going to the right. I think trio right got a massive upgrade. These are all new here too. Slants, triple counter weak, and slot back screen. I mean, again, we're seeing that same motion, but a lot of different options, a lot of things you can build on it. So far, I think trio right got the biggest upgrade between all the Flexbone positions, at least for Navy. I'm liking the looks. I'm liking what we're seeing here a lot. Of course, this is just in practice mode. Going into a game might be a little bit different, but so far, so good. Flexbone empty. Nothing new here. Unfortunately, this one is one I do want to run like a full game with. I think it could be interesting to try to win a game just running Flexbone empty. So I was hoping they'd get something new. Honestly, I don't think that needed a ton. But between trio right and empty and these other new plays, while Navy didn't get you off or east, arguably the 2 best Flexbone formations. Honestly, the 3rd best might be coming up in Air Force now too, that Navy does not have. I still think with these new plays, this is a giant upgrade to the Navy playbook. Let's go check out what's new with Army. Now, the Army Black Knights did get a new formation we'll get to here in just a second. You off trips, you got a few different packages you can do. It's defaulting to tight end sub, you can see at the bottom there. We didn't change anything to that, that's just kind of how it started. But first, let's just look at what they got new in their existing Flexbone formations, starting with normal, and it is going to be this page right here, the fullback zone dive. That is old, but comebacks. And the lead inside veer triple option weak. Again, much like what we saw with Navy. Now we have a triple option inside veer that goes to the right and to the left without having to flip anything. We like to see that a lot. Other than that, their Flexbone normal is the exact same. So they didn't get quite the same love that we saw from Navy, but I do like that there's a good difference between the playbooks too. There's reasons to pick Navy, there's reasons to pick Army, there's reasons to pick Air Force. They shouldn't all just be copy pasted. They should be a little bit different. Now Flexbone close. So we only got 2 new plays in here, and they're first right on our first page here. PA switch. I do love the wheel routes here with that flat route, the motion coming from that left wing back. Lead inside veer, triple option weak. Again, having that triple option go to the right and having one that can go to the left with the inside veer, I think is a really, really good addition. That's it for Flexbone close. In tight, we've got quite a few new things in this one. We go up, we find seams fullback option. This play looks insane. This one looks absolutely bananas. I can't even tell. It looks like the tight ends are on wheel routes and your wingbacks are on the streaks. Yes, okay. That could be a devastating play. This could be really, really good. Having the guys off the line behind the wingbacks, the ones being on those seam streaks. This is honestly a lot like what we would make in the split T Splitskrieg last year, because the defense just has a hard time picking up between the wheel routes and the seam streaks coming from off the line of scrimmage from your wingbacks, that you're almost always going to have something between these guys. This play looks really, really good. So this is out of tight. This is what seems fullback option. That's going to be one to keep our eye on, I think, going forward. That's going to be one to remember when we get to use Army in Campus Tour. Stick is also new. Just a classic pass play there. Then they also have corner hooks, which is the same as we saw in Navy in triple option strong. Again, just a triple option, but without the motion before the play. Beyond that, we have got the fullback wham page here, all new again. Wham with the wingback going all the way in motion to the right flat, an lead inside veer triple option weak, and that fullback lead toss that we saw as well, where that wingback's going to come over and become a lead blocker, trying to set that edge on the right for you. Which I like. I like a lot. These are all also new. Nailed it. Triple option counter, the triple option counter pass, and triple counter weak. Again, don't know how much I'm going to run these, but hey, it's more options. It's more things in the playbooks for us to run. So that is that it for tight? No, that's not it for tight. There is more. Play action switch is a new one. Another just really good looking pass play. You got the wing back on the left going to the right flat, the wheel route, the post route, and like a deep crosser there on your left tight end. I mean, the new pass options, I like a lot. I think a lot of them are good. Flood is a new one for Flexbone tight for Army. Then the smash fake rollout, smash and fake rollout, 2 separate plays, not to be confused, also new. I'm really liking the looks of these new pass options we got in here. Let's head over to you off. We got quite a few new things in here too. Triple counter, triple option counter, triple counter pass, full back seam. Anything with that fullback, I think going up the seam is going to be a good stock play. You might need a hot route or two on specifically something like this if we could put A on something, but just that half or the fullback going up the seams, I think could be a killer route, especially if you get one with really good speed. The second page is all new to the Flexbone U off with fullback wham. Again, just that wingback going in motion. All go, another good killer pass play, always a classic. Can never, when in doubt, all go it out. You'll be fine if you just want to call all go. And a QB counter out of U off. I don't know. I'm gonna try this one. It looks like our right guard and our right tackle are both pulling. Let's see. Yep, so they're both pulling. Just follow that guard, find the gap in there, take our yards. Easy enough, at least in practice mode. Again, this was one I think we're gonna have to see actually work in a game. I like the looks of it. I like the design of it. I'm not sure how it's actually gonna work against a person, but it looks like it is certainly going to be worth a try. Then FL Drive is another new one here. That wing back on the left kind of come in motion a little bit towards the backfield, head back out, go up a streak up the seam. We like the looks of that. New formation alert for Army. They get Flexbone, you off trips. I haven't even looked at this at all yet, so this is going to be my first glimpse and just my first thoughts on what we see here. So just a regular fullback dive, always good to have just a classic like that. Curl flats, fine pass play. That PA middle, what do you call this route? Y is on here. It goes up. It's like a delayed wheel route. So B is just on a regular wheel. I just want to see this route Y goes on. I just want to see how this runs. So he goes up, out, okay. Or just scream at me. Or we can do that, okay. What's the blocking on this? It's base blocking, okay. Nobody picked anything up there, so it goes out. That is the longest wheel route I've ever seen. Chuck it. Go get it, short. No PI. I don't know if I like that wheel route. I'll keep the play action this time. We'll see the play run just fully as intended. Play action, he goes out. Yeah, that's just such a long wheel route. I don't know. I think the potential is certainly there. But maybe, what if we just put him on like, oh, so the regular wheel takes him way outside. Yeah, I don't think there's a great... Potential is for sure there. I just don't know about that route on Y. I like the route A's on. I love the route X is on. Those deep posts are always good. That route Y's on. I'm a little on the fence about. Okay. Now we got a fullback lead toss here, a quarterback power here. I like that too. Again, the exact same motion between those two, but it's a quarterback run or a fullback toss going outside. Roll out, X comeback. So that obviously is going to be a roll out to your left. You'd want to flip that with a right-handed quarterback. Always want to be rolling out to your right when you have the option. We have a lead midline read. So our wingback, I got to see this one too. So our wingback comes in motion, and then it's a midline QB ISO essentially. Is that right? Yeah, it is. Okay. I just want to make sure it wasn't like some triple option or anything like that, but it looks like it's just between, so it's just between the fullback. Yep. And then 8 turns into a lead blocker. I like the looks of this a lot because Reed's actually getting up and making the block, unlike we saw at a Navy with Chapman. Well, that's why it's the Reed key, right? They're letting that guy go through. He's coming after the quarterback. Or he's going after the fullback. You got to keep it with your quarterback and let Reed go make a block. I'm not even making any reads at this point. We're just seeing how this play works. And I wanted to try to keep it with our quarterback and see kind of what our run alley is going to be. I'm just going to be keeping these with the quarterback and see. So if we keep it, where do we go? Guys, come on, help me out here. I just want to see something. I just want to see what our running lane is going to look like with the quarterback. I mean, it could just be right up the middle. Now you got 2 lead blockers going up the middle between your fullback and that wingback. So if we keep it and then just follow those guys. See, it wants to take us out to the right. It for sure pulls you to the right there at the beginning. But I like the idea if we can keep it and then just follow those 2 guys. Okay, I like the looks of that. I like the looks of that a lot. And having that extra lead blocker with short in this case... Good potential, good potential. Wide receiver screen with the wingback coming in motion. Inside veer triple option going to the left. Midline QB ISO, just a classic. Fullback zone toss. Wide receiver corner looks really, really good. 2 like dueling C routes over there almost on the left. Good. I love me an inside post and a drag route. Like the looks of that. Another triple option counter pass. Fullback wham. A good old rocket toss. Rocket toss. Depending on what defense they're in, this could be better than just out of you off. Because the rocket toss in here, you're still going towards a wide receiver and a cornerback. If they're in some man coverage stuff, the rocket toss out of here, you could get numbers on that side and be able to break a pretty big run out there, I think. Same with a load option. Anything going outside away from those wide receivers against certain defenses, I think is going to be really, really good. Quick slants, inside veer, PAY cross. I like the looks of it. I like the looks of it a lot. I've with a lot of those motions. That midline read is going to be interesting. The QB power, the lead toss. PA middle, I'm going to try for sure. I just don't know how good it's actually going to be, but it's going to be worth a shot. Now, out of East, we got nothing new here, but I do want to see a couple things out of here. They did say that they fixed the halfback dive glitch out of here. where you used to be able to use the right stick and flip it, and it would turn it into a QB sneak, and it looks like we are not able to do that anymore. So I think they actually did fix this. We go to so that one I flipped the right stick to the left, this one to the right, and it's the same exact thing. Okay, so I think they actually fixed that turbo QB sneak out of here, which is fantastic news. I keep forgetting to call timeout. I'm doing this the slow way. I apologize. So they did fix that. That's great. Let's see, inside veer, did they fix this? That's gonna be the big question. I think they did. I mean, the read key's on the right side. The pitch key's still on the wrong side, it looks like. Oh, no. No. I think they actually fixed the inside veer out of east. Good. 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 So it was something that benefited us when it was broken. But still, it was just dumb that it was ever a problem to begin with. But it looks, on first glance, appears to be better. No new plays out of east here. Over heavy, nothing new out of here either. Got your same 6 plays. Overstack, nothing new out of here either. Got your same 6 plays. Bagel over, we do got 3 new plays in here, right here. The load option going to the left, the rocket toss going to the weak side, much like we saw at U-off trips against certain defenses. This could be really, really good because all of your receiving threats are on the right. If they have their whole defense over on the right, now we're attacking that space over there on the left. Then the inside veer triple option to the weak. So that is everything new out of the Army playbook. That leaves us one more to go over, the Air Force Falcons. So Air Force, not only did they get 2 new Flexbone formations, they also got the new Wingbone Trips Over formation, which we'll look at the very end. Again, like we did with the other ones, we'll go through every single Flexbone formation and call out what is new on these. Air Force, it is going to be the second page. We got a motion fullback dive, which is very similar to what they had, but the previous fullback dive, that motion would only go like halfway. Now it's more of a full motion. We got a comeback pass play, and the inside veer going to the weak side. Another one where we can have an inside veer going to the right or to the left, which I like a lot. Other than that, their Flexbone normal is the same as it was, which gets us to our first new formation, and which might be, from the discussions in the Discord, might be one of the best. So essentially, we'll just look over how this lines up first. You got your 2 wingbacks, your fullback, and then now both receivers over on the right. So we're overloading that right side. Wide receiver screen could be really, really good, depending. A lot of this depends on what defense you're going up against. A lot of what we saw with Army there is going to be better against man, where we have the runs going to the left. We're hoping they overload that right side. Now against a zone, something like that wide receiver screen could be really, really good if they don't have the numbers out there to defend that. Load option heading to the strong side, so heading to all your blockers. Again, probably better against zone, where you're going to have better numbers. I've got a counter zone option weak. This does not look like a triple option, right? It would say triple option, probably. Let's see. Oh, it is. That is a triple option. You would have thought it would have said triple option. You would have thought there'd be a read key. Maybe it's just because of what defense they're in. Oh, he takes that kind of weird. He really rolls that back. But yeah, still no read key. And it doesn't show as a triple option because Carson's got like a blocking route. But if we snap it and do nothing. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, no matter what defense they're in, there's no read key. So let's try to keep this. I want to see. God, see, he just runs. He runs so far back on that, though, the quarterback does. I like the looks of it. But I just wish the quarterback didn't. I mean, he goes 6 yards back behind the line of scrimmage there. Which I don't love. And I wish it wasn't a triple option and Carson actually was going out to the edge like it looks like he should in the play art. But so that's just something to keep in mind for that counter zone option week. That is a triple option. Now, quarterback counter, going to be similar to the quarterback counters in the other formations. Fullback trap option. So is this a triple option too? Again, he's got a blocking assignment on his art. But if we snap it and don't do anything, that one he actually does go. Okay. That one is not a that one is not a triple option. Weird. Weird. Okay. I don't know how we're going to try to remember the difference between these two. But one is actually a triple option and one is not. We'll have to try to keep that in mind as best we can. Because we're using Air Force tonight on stream. That's going to be tomorrow's video. I'm going to be trying this twins over. We got to try to remember counter zone option weak is a triple option, even though it doesn't look like it. Trap option is not. Okay. We got a counter zone option go. So is counter zone option to the strong side? Is this the same? Is this actually a triple option? It is. Okay, so the counter zone options are triple options. Okay. So it seems like these could be good plays, but it's good to know it's actually a triple option. So fullback lead toss weak is going to have that motion from your wing back on the left and then toss out there. Fullback lead toss, that could be really, really good. It's going to really overload that right side with your blockers. Inside veer triple option go to the left. Load option go to the left. Slot back corner pass play. Okay. So I like a lot of what we're seeing. Some more of those triple option counters. We've seen those in a lot of playbooks. Seems like they added those into just about everything. Inside veer to the left. Fullback, whoa, okay. Now we're talking, Air Force. Now we're talking. Fullback zone toss. Fullback sweep. Fullback power sweep. All right, well, we got to see the difference of these really, really quick. You can tell by the play art, but just to see that actually work in practice here. This is just be a regular toss, nobody pulls. Yep, perfect, got it, easy enough. Then we want to see the other two here very quickly, just to see who all is going where. And there's even more. So in fullback sweep, it is going to be, is that our center and right guard pulling, it looks like? Yeah, right guard goes to the outside. And where did our center go? Yep, center goes to pull too. So yeah, they're both going to try to set that edge. Ooh, baby, I like the looks of that. I love the looks of these three. I don't know. Yeah, it'll depend on what defense they're in and how aggressive you want to get with your pulls and who you want pulling. Now let's look at fullback power sweep. Who's pulling here? Is it just our center and then our left wing back going over? So you really got to delay for a second to get that wing back out to set that block. I mean, it's going to be helpful for anybody trying to crash the backside of this run and tackle you from behind. But if you're trying to get outside, that wing back on the left, it doesn't seem like he's going to do a whole heck of a lot for you. Unless you just really, really can go slow at the beginning. Okay. I mean, I kind of like this. Oh my gosh, what a block by our right guard. Our right guard pulls, and then your wing back on the left is also trying to get across and set the edge for you. Interesting. Interesting they gave you all three of these as options. We're going to test them out. We're going to test them all out in a game later and see how it goes. One more. I think this is our last one. PA curl flat. Line well play action pass. Just a fullback dive up the middle, and then a rocket toss. Okay. Oh, one more. Fake rocket toss. 2 fake rocket toss plays, and then a rocket toss to the weak side, which, again, like what we saw with the U-off twins in Army, or U-off trips, excuse me, if they are overloading that right side on their defense, now we can attack either side. If they're in zone, we can run out to our heavier side. If they're in man and kind of leaving that left side, we have a rocket toss that can attack over there. Love it. Absolutely love it. All right, let's go through the rest of these pretty quickly because this is taking a lot longer than I thought. Flexbone close, more of the triple option stuff we saw in pretty much every other playbook. The regular, the counter, the pass. We've also got the fullback sweep with the pulling center, and I think that's the right guard. Just looking at the play art there, that is the right guard. The QB read ISO is new for Flexbone close here as well. This page is all new. The lead toss again, which I still think is going to be really good. The motion fullback dive, the PA corner flat, all new. Then we have a PA wingback post, which is new. Where did that go? There it is. Play action wingback post. Don't love the looks of it initially. The wingback post route could be really, really good, but other than that, I don't know. Then the inside veer going to the right side as well. That seems to be another. They added a lot of those counter options, and the inside veers going to the right, which they had. And now we have weak side inside veers too, which is new. Okay, so out of tight, we have fullback wham and lead toss, bang right there. Same plays we saw in other formations. We have smash, a new pass play here for the Flexbone tight. Triple option counter page is going to be up here as well. Same thing we've seen everywhere, but now we have an actual just QB sneak out of Flexbone tight, which definitely hadn't seen that. I know I said it was gonna go quick, but I really just got to see how this works first. I mean, how is this not just like an unstoppable? Well, that's how. What timing? What timing? How is that not just unstoppable? Oh, maybe your quarterback gets hit sticked and you fumble. Actually, this really doesn't seem that great. And part of it too is going to be, see, that's the kind of animation we want. We're not looking to break a run here. We're just looking to get 2 yards out of this. But yeah, part of it's probably Air Force's center isn't very good, and he's getting destroyed by the Ball State defensive tackle. But you could certainly see if you set this as an audible and you're running like a hurry up scheme out of Flexbone, having a QB sneak in there could be really good. There's quite a lot of new stuff in tight here actually too. So let's get through this. Fake rocket slide, that is a new pass play. Hook flats, new pass play, just quick hitters, which we need. That's what we like. That's what we said we're looking for. Then PA switch, really, really good looking pass play here. The flat wing back, the wheel route on A, the post on B, the deep cross on X, a really good combination of routes there. We like where we're sitting. You off. Guess what? More triple option counters. No surprise there. QB counter inside veer. So the QB counter run out of you off, which we saw in Army, and the inside veer going to the left. We like those. We have just a fullback sting, just a quick hitter fullback dive, really good short yardage play. I mean, you could easily pop good runs out of there too. Then the inside veer is actually new out of the Flexbone U off for Air Force. So then U off trips, the same formation we saw Army have. Let's see if they've got anything different. I mean, it mostly is looking pretty much the same. The jet sweep out of here. PA jet sweep, jet fullback dive, zone toss, wide receiver corner. Yeah. I do think these U off trips and twins over are both really, really good formation additions. I wish Navy got at least one of them here. Their Flexbone East, much like Army's, is going to be the same. Tackle over, we do have a new page here, the triple counter option, inside veer going to the left, and a rocket toss going to the left. Over stack, we got a whole lot of nothing here. Trio right, we did get some new stuff in here though. A QB draw, which is deadly against the right defense, curl flat, and a zone toss out of here. Those are all new. Inside veer page is all new up here too. They have the inside veer going to the left, a slot back screen. I gotta try it. I know this video is gonna be so long, but I gotta try some of these plays. We got him going in motion, and then it's just a screen pass. You gotta kind of wait a second, and then yep, go set those blocks. So the screen does go pretty far out to that left sideline. It definitely takes your offensive line a second to get out there and make those blocks. But I see the vision. I see the light. I think this could be really, really good. We've also got out of the rocket toss. Rocket toss out of trio right, the fake rocket toss rollout, and a fullback lead toss to the weak side. So that only wingback you have is actually going to come in motion and become a lead blocker for a fullback toss going out to the left. That's everything new in the Air Force Flexbone. Let's take a very quick look at their new formation. The wingbone trips over. We're going to have an inside veer going out to the right, and inside veer going back to the left. Play action halfback corner. I don't love the looks of that right away. Halfback spot. Don't love the looks of that right away. Fullback lead toss, though, could be really, really good with that wingback coming in motion. You're going to have him and that other back you have back there blocking, setting the edge for your fullback. I like the looks of that one a lot. Just a classic halfback ISO. That has to be good. You're going to the wingback side. Your fullback's going to be a lead blocker for you. Love the looks of that. Sprint out smash, maybe. Rocket toss could be really good because you have that extra back in your backfield here. Number 21 in this instance will be getting out and trying to set the edge on the right there. Same with the load option. That time your fullback is going out to the right to try to set that as well. A triple option left, a triple option right. Love it. Absolutely love it. There's certainly potential here in this wing bone. I don't love the pass plays out of here. Curl flats maybe, but the rest of the pass plays I'm not a huge fan of. But I think the runs out of here are going to be really, really good, especially the halfback ISO, load option, rocket toss. Potentially the triple options going one way or the other. We'll have to test those out. The fullback lead toss. Yeah, I think the run plays out here are really good. Pass plays to be decided. So that is everything new between the Navy, Army, and Air Force playbooks. I think this was a fantastic patch. I think it added a lot of stuff that these playbooks really needed. Between the new formations for Army and Air Force and all the new plays in the existing formations, I think they did a great job. We'll see how it works in actual games, but just from looking at it, I think this was a home run. I think these playbooks got a lot better today. Let me know what you guys think. I will see you next time. Until then, take it easy.